It all begins with a simple question, one that was never meant to be answered. Most people will merely ask the question without expecting any kind of response. Maybe that's for the best. For the others, the ones who demand an answer, it's the start of true understanding. They begin to see the lies and conspiracies for what they are, threads and evidence that lead to the truth.
Michael, are you all right? The blast has disrupted the circuitry in your suit. We'll need to recalibrate before moving on. First, we need to verify that the targeting system still functions. Look at the fuse box on the wall. Good, targeting is online. Now, I'll reroute the ASE biosensors to your suit. There, you're ready to go. I'm detecting several drugs nearby. There's one coming in from the vent. Make sure you reload your weapon before we move on. Looks like you got the drop on this one. Use a melee attack to take it out. Wait, they're using the room ahead as a hatchery. Take out the egg sacs. You need to clear out this entire... That should be all of them. Let's keep moving. It's an organic lock, like the one at the bunker. There should be matching trigger points on the walls in this room. Keep scanning the walls with the ASE. Look for no... The biosensors are picking up more signals ahead. Be careful. There's something down the tunnel. Switch to your SCAR. The signals coming from ahead are stronger than what we've seen before. They're reinforcing this position through those conduits. You'll need to take them out before... Hold on. There are strange readings coming from ahead. I don't like the looks of this. Your suit will stop some... Bring out your ASE and see the path to your objective. This is it. This is what we've been looking for. Save your ammo. You won't be able to damage a conduit that size. That should be the last of them for now. Give me a second to calibrate your suit so you can pass through the portal. Calibration is complete, Michael. Step through whenever you're ready.
What is happening to me?
Hold on tight.
Hello, Mr. Ford. It's time. Remember, everything you see and hear will be relayed to us via the visor we provided you.
Hold on a minute. You still haven't explained what's going on here.
I don't know, Mr. Ford. I can't get in contact. I'm in a firing on you. What the hell is going on here? If these men are attacking you, then somehow Prometheus has turned our own men against us. I don't like this any more than you do, Mr. Ford, but you'll have to defend yourself if you're going to catch up with Prometheus. Keep going. Prometheus is heading for the subway terminal under the airport. You should catch up with them soon.
Unattended baggage will be confiscated.
Get to the subway!
Prometheus and his men are on the subway. You have to get on board that train.
Don't let him get
Good work, Mr. Ford. Unfortunately, Prometheus himself was not on board that train. He was relying on his men to complete this operation. That's the ASE, the experimental prototype Prometheus stole from our research facility. Keep it safe. I'll need you to deliver that to me soon. I have a new assignment for you, Mr. Ford. Prometheus is much more than a mere terrorist. His ability to turn our own people into his puppets makes him a significant threat to national security. During this mission, your visor will also be linked directly to the President. It is vitally important that he sees exactly what we are up against, so that the necessary steps can be taken to stop Prometheus once and for all.
Understood. What's the assignment?
Prometheus has a... You are close to the bunker's communications room. You should be able to access Prometheus computers from there.
Target has arrived.
The ASE is reacting to something nearby. Try scanning the area with it. I'm detecting repeated seismic readings in the area. Be careful. Use the ASE device to hack into the main computer. According to these files, Prometheus has developed some sort of neurotoxin. They're storing the active cultures in the second floor infirmary. You need to locate and destroy them.
He's in here.
That must be the neurotoxin Prometheus created. That explains how he's able to turn our men into his puppets.
Stand near the regen unit.
That thing on the door, it's some kind of organic lock. The ASE seems to be more versatile than we thought. Keep it active. Stop! Don't move. Something has triggered the ASE's panic mode. Scan the area. The ASE is referring to these things as ghost mines. They'll detonate on contact. If you charge the mine between the bombings, assassinations, brainwashing, advanced technology, and those ghost mines, Prometheus is far more dangerous than we ever thought possible. Stay alert, Mr. Ford, and stay alive. The infirmary should be nearby. Be careful, Mr. Ford. The ASE is detecting unidentified biosignatures.
Did you see that?
According to the files we downloaded, that creature is an alien life form, designated as more of those creatures. One of those portals they're coming from. If you can find the control valve, you should be able to redirect. Some of the neurotoxin is missing, and this bunker has access to the water filtration plant. If they release the toxin into the water supply, they could infect the entire DC area. Find the door near the elevator, get to the filtration room, and I'll figure out a way to stop this.
Take position.
The neurotoxin is about to be leaked into the general water supply. If you destroy all of the steam valves in the room, the system will overload and wipe out all traces of the toxin. Well done, Mr. Ford. You have fulfilled your duties, and that did it. It's truly a shame that you had to die in the line of duty.
Sir.
Oh, I will make sure the President knows that you died a heroic death, battling the first wave of the alien invasion. Goodbye, Mr. Ford.
Michael, come in. Can you hear me?
Who is this?
My name is Prometheus. I want to help you.
Then call off your forces.
I can't do that, Michael. They aren't mine. The human soldiers in your area are puppets. They'll shoot you on sight. You'll have to trust me if you want to get out of this.
Do I have a choice?
Not if you...
All right, Prometheus, what's going on here? First you try to kill me and now you're helping me? Whose side are you on, really?
I'm on your side, Michael. I know it's hard to believe, but hear me out. Adams has been using you since the beginning. Now that you've served your purpose, he wants you out of the picture.
Why should I believe you?
Right now, you don't need to. You just need to listen. There's a drudge nest underneath the Library of Congress. It has to be destroyed before they infest the city, and you're the only one who can do it. I've given you a suit of trust. Be careful, Michael. Adams has puppets stationed throughout this building with orders to kill anyone they see.
Mr. Ford, what an unexpected surprise.
Adams, what sort of game are you playing?
Well, this is no game, Mr. Ford. It is deadly serious. The Trust has guided this nation for over 200 years. We shaped it into the preeminent superpower on the planet, and we will continue to improve it by any means necessary. I understand that our methods may appear extreme, but I assure you the country will emerge from this crisis stronger than ever.
To reach the drudge nest, we'll have to hack into the Trust mainframe. There should be a data port in the library's main reading room. Careful around those. They are incredibly...
What the hell are they?
I suggest you prepare yourself. The incubation site will be crawling with them. Keep moving. Don't let them close in on you. Don't stop. The reading room is just ahead. picking up signals from the Trust data port. Secure the room while I try to locate it. Found it. It's behind a secure door. You'll have to hack the door lock to open it. You triggered the failsafe. I'll need some time to keep it from wiping its memory core. Not much longer. A few more seconds. I managed to salvage the access code. Entering access codes. This is part of the DC sewer system. The nest is located deep within it. The floodgate is as sturdy as any security door. You'll need to find the valve that controls it. Good. All the doors down here should operate the same way. But monsters, Michael. Abominations. Do whatever you have to do to bring down this entire... Just a few more days to go. Good work, Michael. Michael, it's Prometheus. I've got the details on our next operation.
I'm not lifting a finger until you give me some answers.
We don't have time for this, Michael. What do you want to know?
First off, what is this ASC and why do you and Adams want it?
I don't want it, but Adams does. It's a very powerful artifact that is critical to his plans. Plans that you inadvertently aided him with.
What do you mean?
The ASC was developed by scientists working for the Trust. Through it, I convinced them of Adams' true intentions. Then I helped them get it away from him and those puppets he created with the... Take out those conduits if we're to have any hope of securing the White House.
What is that?
It's a skimmer. They're looking for the president. The East Wing is secure. Keep moving. You need to secure the executive residence. Been secured. Good work.
I suspect we have a new triangle. Fine.
Now go clear the west wing. I'm patching into the Secret Service frequencies to check the President's status. The presidential bunker has been penetrated. The West Wing is clear. Michael, the skimmers have located the President. He's trapped on board Marine One and they can't take off. We have to get there quickly. Free Marine One by taking out those alien tentacles. Of course. Those... They won't be able to... Good work. You need to mop up any remaining drudge forces before the White House will be secure. I'm intercepting a transmission between Marine One and the Trust. I'll pass it through. You need to hear this.
We're all right, Adams. We thought we were lost until one of your men, you know, in his Trust armor, took out that strike force single-handedly. Okay, I'm convinced your organization has the skills and technology to handle this crisis. I'll sign over all necessary powers until this is resolved.
Damn it, we need to start hitting back.
Michael, we need to move quickly. Drudge forces are converging on the Pentagon.
If they destroy the Pentagon, our defenses will be in chaos.
That's not Adams' goal. The Trust believes that to save the country, they must control it. If they get their hands on the defense mainframe, they'll have all the control they need.
How many of these schemes does he have in the works?
He's been planning this campaign for a very long time, Michael, and he's planned for every contingency. Now get moving. You've got to reach the Pentagon, and I've got to try and activate more of your suit's functions. Once I get this module activated, the suit will block more damage and allow you to jump farther. Now there are other functions in here as well, but I can't quite figure them out yet. Another shockwave. The Drudge are dealing with the last pockets of resistance. There, it's done. Get to the Situation Room and be careful. The creatures they sent to the Pentagon are more vicious than the foot soldiers you've been fighting. Michael. I'm detecting the Drudge have already been through this area. They're tougher and stronger than any drone, and they're armed with a hive cannon.
Never let them
This corridor leads to the situation room. I can make the security scanners accept your handprint if good. The security doors will respond to your handprint. There are 3 independent data hubs in this room. Focus the ASE on each hub, and I'll be able to hack in and extract the data into a secure server.
No deal. I don't care how much you've helped me. There's no way I'm handing you our defense codes. No one should have that much power.
I'm giving you the codes. You can track what I'm doing on your visor. If anyone can be trusted with them, it's you. You can't let the Drudge get access to those codes.
Roger, Alpha 2, we are clear the area. Trust the bridge. Alpha 2, we are clear. You may go.
It's invisible. Use the ASE to disrupt its shielding. Another wave is on the way. That's done. Good work. I've plotted you an escape route through the Pentagon's courtyard, but keep alert. I'm picking up the biosignature of something really big out there. That's an invader.
The Drudge are crawling all over the city. Haven't you found that nest yet?
I've uploaded a geographic profile for the recent Drudge attacks to your visor. The pattern indicates that their staging area is located somewhere near the river district. I've managed to narrow it down to a 2-mile radius.
You want me to wander through miles of hostile territory, poking around for a Drudge nest?
It's the only way I can get a precise reading. Something out here is interfering with my systems. You'll have to get closer before I can pinpoint the location.
And what happens if they pinpoint my location with a plasma rifle?
Actually, Drudge weaponry utilizes a unique biomass that can be converted in... Drones! They're advancing faster than we anticipated. You'll need to hurry. Most of the bridges have been destroyed in the first wave of attacks. Find a way to the other side. You're in luck. The bridge ahead is still intact.
You neglected to mention the giant alien standing on the bridge.
I'm picking up the strongest readings from under the street. Head for the subway entrance at the end of the block. Congratulations, you made it. They must be using Union Station as a hub to branch out all over the city. Looks like this is where those mites are coming from. Take out the egg sacs and you won't have to worry about them anymore. The subway car is blocking the tunnel to Union Station. They'll have to find a way to move it. ASC is going haywire. It's saying it has detected an active conduit. Drudge will be pouring through any second.
Find ourselves tomorrow.
What is it?
It's the largest conduit we've encountered yet. Adams must have constructed it down here to secretly move his Drudge army into Washington. That should be the last of them for now. Once I calibrate your suit, you can pass through the portal to confront Adams directly.
What is happening to me?
Hold on tight.
George Orwell once said, "In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act." We ask for truth all the time. When that truth threatens to tear apart the fundamental beliefs of your world, can you still accept it? Even when it's better to remain ignorant, when it's too dangerous to reveal, we still demand the truth at all costs, never really understanding the price we agreed to pay.
All security personnel to Solo 1-1.
Thank you. Trying to communicate through their interference is uncomfortable. The elevators are locked down, but if you hack the terminal at the center desk, we should be able to override the system.
Hello, Mr. Ford. I take it you won't be accepting our invitation to join the Trust.
Don't play games with me, Adams. You've been trying to kill me since the memorial.
Agendas can change, Mr. Ford. I'm offering you one last chance. Abandon this foolish quest. Bring me the ASC and help me save this great nation of ours.
You can go to hell. The only thing I need to save this country from is you.
I'm losing your signal again. Destroy those jammers. Can you hear me okay? I'm back online now. The elevator is at the end of the security hall and leads to the containment center. Michael, I'm losing signal again. I pinpointed the jamming frequency to lab number 3. Good luck. That's much better. Now, let's take this lab out of the picture. Hack the main terminal, and I'll see what I can do.
Warning, a malfunction has occurred. Fail-safe system activated.
Hurry, get out of the labs before they lock it down.
Warning, lockdown in 60 seconds.
The door to the containment center should be open, and you'll finally get to meet Adam's favorite prisoner. Take out these guards. Every last.
Killing me and exposing the Trust won't solve anything. You can't fight what's been put in motion.
Why not? You're the one that sold us out.
Sold out? Well, I see you're still operating under false assumptions. Perhaps you need a closer look at what I've created here.
Warning, containment failure. Warning, containment failure.
John is opening the cell doors. Get ready. Over here, Michael.
Did you hear that? Prometheus.
I don't need to use the ASC to speak to you anymore. You wanted to know where the drudge came from, Michael? Well, now you can see it for yourself. The drudge came from me. I am the template, the genetic blueprint for every abomination you've had to fight to get here. Adams has been using me to create his drudge army, but I couldn't stop him from in here. The ASC gave me a link to the outside world, under the guise of Prometheus. I rallied a small group of people to help me work against Adams. I did what I could to slow him down, but it wasn't enough. There was no way to stop him from putting this plan into motion, but I don't think either of us was expecting you. You're the one that can stop this for good, Michael. You can make sure he never creates another one of his drudge abominations.
How?
Destroy the blueprints. Use the ASE to activate that terminal. It will activate a destruct sequence that will obliterate me and the containment center. You can escape using the elevator on the other side of the room. There can be no trace, no part of me that Adams can use to rebuild his army.
I was wrong about you. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Michael. Now, activate the terminal and get out of here. You still have to stop Adams.
I should thank you, Mr. Ford. By killing your only ally, you've saved me the trouble of killing him myself.
You're next, Adams.
You don't really think you can make a difference in all this, do you, Mr. Ford? The trust has been the bedrock of this country for hundreds of years. We have the reach, influence, and technology to restore America to dominance of this world, and we will not be stopped. Not by nations, not by armies, and certainly not by one lone man.
Sometimes one man is all it takes.
You know, you've been a great disappointment to me, Mr. Ford. Receiving this message, Mr. Ford, it means you have entered the innermost sanctum of this base. You'll find nothing down here now but your death. I've destroyed the elevator shaft, shut down all the conduits, and activated the base's self-destruct sequence. There is no way out. No matter what you believe, the fate of our nation is greater than the life of any one man or one place. Goodbye, Mr. Ford.
Michael? Can you hear me?
Prometheus, you're alive.
In a manner of speaking. You destroyed my body, but while you were hacking the terminal, I uploaded my consciousness into the ASE. Just took me a while to get used to my new home.
Adams has triggered a self-destruct and shut down the conduits. How do we get out of here?
We need to get power to the conduits.
The facility is still running. Is there some way we can reroute power from the other systems?
The stasis fields and the power substations draw the most energy in this sector. That might be enough. Hack the consoles with the ASE so we can route power to the conduit. We'll only have enough power to open one of these, and we won't know where it goes. We don't have much time. Find the console to our power source and hack it with the ASE.
Power restored. The conduit is now open.
Are you ready for this?
As long as John's still alive, he's a threat. I'm the only one who can stop him.
One person makes all the difference. In this case, one person and the displaced consciousness of an alien being.
Let's hope you're right. See you on the other side.
So, the betrayer has given fire to the humans.
Are you surprised he turned against us? Again?
The pact had already been broken. He had no reason to keep silent. You should have killed him before you started your crusade.
The important thing is he's dead now.
The others won't sit idly by and watch. They are already mobilizing.
For or against us?
I suppose that depends on who gets to them first.
I haven't spent the last 240 years arranging this to fail now. You win their support, and I will win this war.
See that you do, Enlil. There are worse things to suffer than exile.
Yeah.